So this is going to be a lot less about creating a life of traveling and a lot more to do with creating a life that you want. And I want to show that anybody can do this. And to really illustrate my point, I'm going to then tell you a little bit about myself. Thinking back to my early teens, I had self-esteem on the floor. Man, I did not know what I was about. I remember walking through the town in Belfast and just feeling so self-conscious about every single part of me. I felt like everybody in that city was watching me. So self-conscious. I was seeking external validation from guys. I started drinking when I was 15. I was getting wasted in fields. It took me until I was about maybe 14 until I even found friends. Like a lot of us do, I went through a lot of bullying. Fast forward to university, I continued to get drunk and just get wasted, unable to really focus on my studies. I'm in a horrible relationship dealing with anxious attachment issues, anxiety, depression, and I didn't even know it until my fourth and final year of studying, when my university professor asked me had I gone to the doctor because I'd missed her class, and I told her a story about the reason why, and she said, you need to go to the doctor. My sleeping pattern was all over the place. I was desperately unhappy. I wasn't socializing. I was gaining weight and gaining weight. I was completely stressed out about my studies. Yes, I did graduate, but at a cost. I spent the next 4 or 5 months in bed, absolutely burnt out, unable to move, unable to do anything. After that, I ended up in other circles of friends who weren't really friends, you know, hanging in the wrong crowds again. People who didn't really want the best for me, people who were taking advantage of my low confidence and low self-esteem and my kindness. Fast forward to when I'm 24, I'm drinking and doing drugs every single weekend. I'm going to work, coming home, going to bed, going out all weekend, and doing it over and over and over again for about 3 or 4 years. And during this time, I'm going through different relationships, again, struggling with anxious attachment. My whole teens and 20s were in absolute misery. I struggled with self-harm, I struggled with eating disorders. It really got to the point where I did not see a point in life. I was completely and utterly lost. And now I stand here at 31 as the most confident, buzzing, adventurous, successful, ecstatic, fulfilled version of myself. Completely and utterly. I say all this to say that anyone can do this. You can turn your life around. No matter where you come from, no matter what it is that you want, you can create the life of your dreams, but you have to take the first step. You have to make the first move. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. And you know, there's plenty of ways of goal setting and projecting your dreams, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking to those of you who are struggling. I'm talking to those of you who don't know which way is out. I'm talking to you guys who are losing hope. And it's for you guys that I'm going to say these 3 things. Number 1, you got to get your confidence up. You got to change your mindset. You're not going to wake up one day if you're in the dumps, if you're in the trenches, and suddenly say, hey, I believe I can get out of this. You got to start creating opportunities to see that you can. Put into place little micro moments of being able to actually see in reality that you can make a difference in your life. By setting the intention and going out and creating these little opportunities for yourself, your mindset is going to expand, you're going to grow, you're going to build trust with yourself, and your confidence is going to skyrocket. You gotta start believing that you can get out of this. Number 2, think about who you've got around you. Who are the people that you are surrounding yourself with? They say that you are the sum of the 5 people that are closest around you, and you know what? The more I go on this journey, the more I believe it. The more I'm protective of my energy, the less I socialize with anyone and everyone. I'm very particular about who I surround myself with, and these people are building me up. It is so important. I cannot emphasize the impact of community, your network, your friends, your social circle on changing your life. Start looking around for those people who have already got what you want, who are already doing what you want, who are on the vibe that you want, and start getting close to them. The third and final thing, which was extremely important for me, but might not be it for everyone, was developing a sense of faith. Coming out of this darkness, this dark cloud, it really took me to have faith in something bigger than me. it took faith in something bigger than me to really start making those moves for point one, to start creating those things in life and those little opportunities that showed me that things could change. Back then I wasn't going to believe in myself. I didn't have the capacity to believe in myself. I had to believe in something greater. And for me, that was the universe, God, spirit, Allah, whatever you want to call it. For me, having faith, at the very least, gave me just something else to think about, something else to strive for that wasn't all the crap, the drugs, the alcohol, the unfulfilling relationships. It helped me develop a relationship with myself. And honestly, with faith, it was actually twofold. Number one, it helped me with my mindset and it helped me get out of that rut. But secondly, it got me here. You know, once I had the mindset, once I had surrounded myself with a more suitable social circle, I was able to come out here and get this life. I was able to really start believing that I could create the life of my dreams and go out there and do it. And here I am. I mean, look at this place. It's a Saturday afternoon and I'm just here chilling. Like, I'm just here chilling in Madeira. I feel free. So I mean, look, big change like this, it doesn't happen overnight. You can't just make it happen at the snap of your fingers. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes guts, but you can do it. And that's what this video is about. Whether it's to dream of traveling, whether you want to be a doctor, whether you want to just feel content, whatever it is, you can do it. Just start, take those baby steps and keep going. You're gonna get there. And you know what? I don't know if you noticed this mug on my hand, but yeah, I did fall on this path. No regrets. Time to get some breakfast, time to get some work done, and wherever you are in the world, have an absolutely fantastic day. Take care of yourself.